That's not gonna work. I messed that up.
There's not an even distribution of pie crust, so I'll have to try this again, but Walmart today. I'm going to get all the ingredients I need to make my grandmother's special and most beloved egg custard. So if you would like to see how I make it, stay tuned. I forgot one thing, the butter. So we gotta go run back and get it just real quick. And then we will have everything we need to make my grandmother's pie. To do something a little bit different on my channel. I thought that I would make my grandmother's famous egg custard and make her homemade pie crust. And the reason is because her birthday is going to be tomorrow, March 26th, and I wanted to do something to remember her and honor her. She passed away 30 years ago, but her memory still lives on in my heart. And so I want to show y'all how to make her famous egg custard. So if you're excited, stay tuned. Alright, so let me double check my ingredients real quick for the, we're going to start with the pie crust. So we're gonna need 1 stick of butter and some flour, which we've got here, and sugar, which I have here. So the first thing that we're going to do is okay, so the first thing we're going to do is melt our stick of butter. And I think, okay, so the oven needs to be on at 350, so we'll go ahead and preheat our oven to 350. Whoops, hold on, that's the timer. 350. Okay, so we're gonna melt 1 stick of butter. And then after we do that, we are going to add a heaping cup of flour. Cup of flour. So about a minute will do to melt your butter. And then it says to add over the top. Oh, okay, yeah, we're going to mix this. So we'll pour this into here, our mixing bowl. And then add your heaping cup of flour. So we've got that, okay. And then we need a 1/4 cup of sugar. Alright, so a 1/4 cup of sugar. Okay, and then we are just going to mix that up. After we've mixed that, the directions just say to, we're just going to spread it in our pan. Just going to pat it down. And it says to bake in the oven for a little while. I don't really know what that means. So we'll just have to play that by ear. But you're just going to put your pie crust in your pan and just spread it out so that it's even across, you know, the bottom and the sides. Like so. Yeah. Now, I'll just stick it in here for like maybe, I don't know, we'll start with 5 minutes and then we'll just go from there because I don't really know what that means. But we'll go ahead and get started on the actual custard part. So we need to beat together 6 eggs. So let me clean up my beaters and everything and get reset up, and I'll meet you right back. Okay, so now we're ready to start on the custard. I'm going to keep an eye on this pie crust because, like I said, I don't really know how long it needs to cook. So we're going to beat together 6 eggs and 1 1/4 cup of sugar. So I've got my 1 1/4 cup sugar. There's my timer for my preheat. Okay, so we'll do 1/4 cup, 1 1/4 cup of sugar. Okay, and then our 6 eggs. If y'all ever had someone in your life that just meant the world to you, and somebody who like always looked out for you and had your back and was just always there for you, and you just ever have that special someone in your life that you just I don't know, just couldn't live without? That's kind of how it was with my grandmother. Okay, so we've got our eggs and we've got our 1 1/4 cup of sugar. So now we're going to beat well, but not foamy. So we're going to, okay, that's my timer for my pie crust. I think we're going to let it cook just a little bit longer. And then we'll check it. Okay. And actually with this, I'm just gonna whisk it. Because that should get everything incorporated. You just want to get it until like all your egg and sugar is together. This is not foamy, so we are gonna stop right about here. Okay, now it says to add a stick. Oh, sorry. Add a half a stick. Let's see. Half a stick of melted butter. A tablespoon of vanilla and 2 cups of milk. Okay, so let's go ahead and melt our half a stick of butter. Got that going, then we will go ahead and put in our teaspoon of vanilla, which is right here. Okay, so we're going to add in our melted butter, and then we're going to add in this is actually half a teaspoon, so I've got to add 2 because we need 1 full teaspoon. I just couldn't find my teaspoon over there. I'm sure I've got one. I just couldn't find it. So 1, whoops, 2. Okay. All right. So we got that, and then we need 2 cups of milk. So I think I've got 2 cups here. And I'm using whole milk. The recipe doesn't specify, but I'm pretty sure that's probably what she used in her recipes, was whole milk. Okay, and then let's see. All right, and then we're gonna mix that. Let me turn that off just a second. All right, let's look at let's see. Cannot seem to find my pot holder jar, but I did find Mr. Santa Claus, so don't hate on me. Okay, so then we're gonna mix. We're just gonna beat that well, but it's not supposed to be foamy. So I might just kind of run this on the mixer just real quick, just to make sure that it gets beaten well. Is pour that into our pie crust. That's not gonna work. I messed that up. Okay, and we'll put that in there. I don't. It's really brown, but I actually like crispy crust, so it's actually fine for me. But and then see, there's not an even distribution of pie crust, so I'll have to try this again. But but it does taste like her pie. It is good. I am going to try to make it another one in this cute little heart shaped pie. This is actually a cake pan and not a pie pan, but I'm going to experiment and see if I can make my grandmother's egg custard in the shape of a heart. So stay tuned. Oh God, I know. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, but here's what my crust looks like in the heart-shaped pan. I'm trying to get it. I think that was my mistake I made on my other one, was I didn't get it all the way to the edge of the pan. So that's what we're gonna do now and see if that works. Now it says that you're supposed to put it in the oven for a few minutes for it to get brown. So, well, it just says for a little while, which I don't know how long a little while is. So I'm just gonna pop it in here with this other pie. And for a few minutes, and then we'll take it out and we will and then we'll add the filling.